I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and people hire me for no BS career advice, which covers really much the life cycle of you and your career. It can involve a job search, hiring more effectively, managing and leading better, resolving workplace issues, career transitions, and much more. Let's talk about background checks. Now, employee background checks are often used by HR departments and business owners because they want to make sure that you're not a crook. They want to make sure you're not a liar. They want to make sure they know who they're hiring. You may dread them because they may seem invasive, because they dredge up old mistakes you make. However, from an employer standpoint, they're trying to be safe on their side. And there are rules about when a background check can be conducted and the information that employers are allowed to access. However, you have the option to refuse these kind of checks, but the impact may be you'll be denied employment. So, unless an employer is asking for medical or genetic information, it's not illegal to ask you questions about your background or to require a background check. Now, there's certain professions that clearly the law will permit background checks. So they can be positions in education, in healthcare, government positions, in financial fields, whether it's banking or accounting. They may want to make sure that you don't have any criminal record in order to protect their clients. In certain IT and computer related positions, they're allowed to do background checks. And this may vary from state to state. So check about positions of trust in your state, and if you're in a major city, in your city even, that permit an employer to do a background check on you and your background. And once you know that, you may want to do a background check on your own to see what's there proactively so that you're not blindsided at the last minute. Again, employers are going to try and find out things about your background, and they'll probably hire a firm to do it for them. They'll go into credit and criminal background, driving history, past employment, education, professional licensing, references in general, civil court history, your address history, social security number, aliases, and alternate names. For example, you may be married and have changed your name. They'll want to know your previous names and identify you under those names as well. Bankruptcy history, social media presence, educational transcripts, military service records, compensation claims, and there are other things as well. Now, if they get a background report on you without your permission, contact the FTC in the United States. If an employer thinks it might not hire you because of something in the report, it has to give you a copy of the report and a notice of rights that tells you how to contact the firm that made the report. And I'm going to encourage you, act quickly on this, because if there's something incorrect in there, you need to tell them that, and that what you want to do is correct the inaccurate report as a result. So again, ask the reporting company to fix it. If you need to provide proof of it, this way you can act quickly, because sometimes there are mistaken identities in there. And firms have the right to do it in many different fields. So I'm Jeff Altman. I hope you never run into a problem. I'll just simply say, if you do, move quickly, so that this way you're not hurt by the repercussions of those choices. There's a lot more at my website, thebiggamehunter.us. You can go to the site, go exploring. The blog has a ton. You can also find out about my courses, books, and guides. You can rent the courses or purchase them. Either way is fine. And you can schedule time for a free introductory call with me or a paid coaching session, because I can help. Also, connect with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/The Big Game Hunter. Have a terrific day.